I don't like saying this because I don't like saying I dislike things, but ADHD 2 by Joyner Lucas is probably one of the worst things I listened to last year. Not technically, kinda. Like, from the actual aspect of rapping, I think Joyner Lucas does a pretty good job. I've always thought this because, I mean, he has good songs. I'm not going to sit here and act like I think Joyner's just had straight misses his whole career like a lot of other people like to do. I do think album wise, though, he has not been good. His earlier mixtapes and his like 508 album, if I remember correctly, is not bad. But his later albums have just not, he's not put his best work out on his albums, which kind of makes no sense. This is the second album, which is, I think, the sequel to his debut album. There have been a couple other ones in between that. However, I remember the first ADHD. I remember how the album, like half of it was already released because like he was trying to do like the whole ADHD thing and like tie into the title of it, and like that, like releasing the track list like that was supposed to be part of the album rollout. I think that was supposed to be the goal here, but I think that kind of doesn't work for the album because none of it is lyrically interesting enough and none of it is just really good enough to be able to pull that off and still come off as like an actual project. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of tying into the title instead of tying into really anything else at all. Random side note, but looking up images of like for this like video was really bad because all of them were blurry for some odd reason. So a lot of the images you'll see are off one of the singles, which White Noise I think was a single off of this album. Am I stupid? Or am I tripping? Nope, there it is right there. Is from the music video, which by the way, White Noise is not a bad song. The ceiling of this album, like in terms of a lot of what is the best parts about it, are really just fine. Like, I mean, they're okay. There's some, like, notably bad parts. Like, Time is Money is not a good song whatsoever. The song with T-Pain and the song with Ty Dolla $ign are really not bad. I like the skits. I do think the skits are cool. The White Noise, though, being like this country trap fusion with not good auto-tune is just not, that's not really for me. Tear Me Down is a decent pop rappy song with Ava Max. Again, not bad. I think the song commemorating his mother is pretty cool. You know, the mama at the very end with Chris Brown. I think that's a nice song. Nice way to end it out. Probably one of the better songs on this project. I like a good, nice little song commemorating your mother. That's just, yeah. Which all of this like sucks to say because Joyner, like when I was younger, like I liked him. I liked him pretty good. I remember when he went on that little run. I'll find it. I think it was in 2019. I want to say. Let me double check myself. Yeah, a little like 2019 run here, where I don't know. It was 2021. Yeah, 2021. He had like 4 or 5 songs like that he had like were all 5 collabs in a row, but they were all like kind of good. Ramen and OJ is a good song. I think Dreams Unfold is a good song. The song with J. Cole, I actually really like. The one with Ty Dolla was okay, and then there's another one with Lil Durk, I think that was also okay. Just, but keywords, okay. I only said really good right then one time, I think. I think. Butterfly Effect is off this project. Again, not that good. Riot is fine. Listening to my demo is not that good either. Um, Black Bear on Anxiety Wins. I actually kind of like the idea of that track, but again, it's the idea of it. You know what I mean? It's not really like Joyner is not bad lyrically. Like the actual technical skill of rapping, I think is pretty solid throughout the whole album, but his writing it scratches the surface of something, but it doesn't actually like commit to the idea and it doesn't commit to it. You know what I mean? I have this problem with other rappers sometimes. I think Jack Harlow actually has this issue a lot. And whenever we get to the Monica review, you'll actually hear me talk about that more. You know, if it was a different rapper who would like was a better writer, like let's just say Kendrick Lamar for example, I think it would have went a whole lot better. Which I mean, on one hand, no duh, but on the second hand, the other one, my hand that you can't see me, but I'm lifting it up right here. It like it's I think it's different. There's a difference between like scratching the surface of an idea and not fully fleshing it out. Because Joyner on songs like Your Heart, which J. Cole has shown, he might not be the most complicated writer in the world, but it is there. There is an ability to do it. You can write good songs. I know for a fact he's done it. I've heard them. So why can you not actually commit to this idea that you are theming your whole album around? I do like the skits. I think they're a cool idea. But again, like I said, that's just a cool idea. It's not really anything crazy. I think I Wish I Knew is not bad. That comes off that family therapy skit. I think honestly that's like a decent, like strong, not decent, not strong, or it is decent. It's not strong, like intro to the project. I was gonna talk about the deluxe a little bit, but I actually didn't listen to it. I'm not gonna lie to you because I just didn't want to. The deluxe does one of those stupid things where like the track list is like intertwined with the actual album track list. The one a deluxe does that too, and I actually hate it. My bad. My single just started playing. My fault. Funny promotion though. Go listen to that. There are some pretty bad bars here. I think the first one that comes to mind, this one was actually so bad I remember it, and I wrote it down on my notes to, wow, a little voice crack, to remember there. To be frank, I don't even do oceans. Like, that is, I think it's in the song with Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, here it is. What's the name of it? Crap. Sorry. I don't have it pulled up. New Sofas. Yeah, that is one of the worst bars I've ever heard. There's another one on here where he talks about, like, screw your top 5, I'm in the top 3 or something like that. Yeah, here it is. Screw your top 5 because I'm in the top 3 of your favorite top 5. First of all, I don't think Joyner is in anyone above the age of, like, 12's top 5. And I'm not saying that I'm saying it disrespectfully, but, like, not necessarily. I don't really like when certain rappers drop bars like that. Like, you have a critically, like, declaimed album. Like, you have an album that I don't think I've ever seen anyone online actually, not even just online, like, I've never met anyone at all or seen anyone actually like that project. Or other ones that you have dropped, because you've dropped other ones, like, since that debut album, you ain't been on anything. You know what I mean? No one's really talked about you. And a lot of the people that are in other people's top 5s, you don't really touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think stuff like that's odd. It's different than just like a saying I'm better than your favorite rapper. You know, I think that's a little bit different. Hyping yourself up is different. This is just a claim that more people like you than realistically do. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm tripping, and there is a Joyner Lucas fan club out there who just eats like this kind of just half-baked. It's like eating plain sourdough bread before you put it in the toaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like fast food. Almost like and again, I'm not just talking about a whole, like, just one song here. This is the whole album. It's like you get a burger from McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Or like, even then, like, sometimes a McDonald's burger might be good, but like, you're just eating like bun and patty. You ain't put no cheese on it. You didn't put no sauce on it. You didn't put anything on it. You're just eating it plain. You're eating French fries with no sweet and sour sauce. You know what I mean? If you don't do that, then, like, oh, you're odd. Anyway, that is my opinion on this project. It's just, it's not even mid. I give it like a 3 out of 10 probably. That sounds fair. 3 out of 10. If you have enjoyed the video and you made it to the end, not only do I appreciate you a lot, but I also want you to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to keep up with it. I've been daily uploading for a few days now. And now that I have a couple days off here, I can actually, like, sit down and record, like, get a little backlog of videos going. That way I can have a set time every single day when a video is going to drop. Now they've kind of just been dropping in the middle of the night whenever I actually get time to record them. And that I don't want that to be the case anymore. If you want to join the Discord server and also get alerts when they drop and new music, join that and go in there and chat. You know, there's a bunch of different things you can talk about in there. There's a few people in there to talk with. Do whatever you want to do. Go in there and do your thing. Love you guys.